Hello and welcome back to Overthought Gaming. Today I bring you PC version of World of Tanks, or the World of Tanks on PC, however you want to call it. And I'm in a fail platoon. That is right, a platoon of fail. My buddy was telling me about his tier 8 arty, or artillery, and well, I accidentally selected it while I was in my tier 3. So yeah, this was going to suck if I had to run. I have no armor compared to the rest of the vehicles here. Anyways, my buddy does instruct me to go forward to a little spot up here on the map, just up by this little hill in front of me. Just somewhere where I can sort of hide, or at least be close enough to hit part of the map. I mean, it's not great, but it's better than nothing. So I follow a fleet of tanks, and really, it's if you're paying attention to the chat on the side there, you notice my friend apologizing for selecting the wrong tank. But, well, that was right at the start. But anyways, I slowly roll up here and try and find a position not to interfere with the other ones on this hill. Meanwhile, at the same start where my friend's typing this, pardon me for going back a little bit in time here. Woohoo, editing magic. Yay. Okay. Anyways, that's his arty, or artillery. You'll actually get a pretty good side shot of just the pure size difference here. Because you look at his and you look at mine, I'm actually quite a bit smaller because I have quite a bit less armor. Anyways, he backs up since he can hit more of the map than I can, while I roll forward. And he just rolls back a good ways, hopefully out of the sight line. Though he does sadly have a little bit of an angle on him from one area. But what can you do? Anyways, back up with me. As you notice, I'm giving cams for my buddy and myself. Or at least all messages to know who it is. I found someone to aim at. Or at least attempt to. And I try to figure out where my limits on my sights are. So as you'll see, if the jumping around areas is a bit jumpy, it's because we're using a mouse. This is the PC version. We can whiz across the map so much faster. And you know, a match isn't 15 minutes. A match is more like 4, which is nice. Anyways, I go off aiming towards those guys in the end. My buddy, though, finds this guy, which I tried doing a pot shot at early on. And, well, he sits there and tries to see him. As you can see, that was my pot shot. Just complete and utter miss. Oh, well, what are you going to do? Back over with me. Yeah. Just trying to hit these guys. My buddy eventually does come over here as I get distracted and say, ooh, shiny. Or, ooh, tank I might be able to hit. So, well, what else am I going to do? Try and line up all the dots and let her rip. I said let her rip. Maybe? Maybe? Oh, come on. Oh, yeah, there we go. I blew up a tree. Yes, I destroyed a tree with my piece of artillery. Which is nice, as I can actually record this in a slightly different way, but it still works. But yeah, that guy's back and I tried taking him out. What else am I going to do? Pardon me. Don't know why I always yawn while I get recording. No, it's just something to do, and it's pot shot time. Dink. Yeah. I was close. I may have gotten a little splash damage on him. But I mean, this tier 3 is just like it's sort of just, it's a pea shooter compared to what's here. I mean, if you're watching the damage numbers come up from these guys, they're in the 200-300s. I'm in the, put simply, only double digits. Hey, that guy's back in. Darn it, I'm reloading. I hate this reload time. It's only 24 seconds, which is nothing compared to, say, my friends here. He's got 42-second reload. That's painful. As he's trying to spot some guys over here as I lollygag around. We're both trying to work the area. I'm working a little more farther forward, as you can see. Well, he's working a little farther backwards, and I'm just trying to lob shots. I do get a hit on one of them here. It may not be seen because I'm, well, not really great. As you can tell, my friend just blew some up by the orange letters. Big numbers. I have a pea shooter. But I'm just taking my shots. Ugh, darn it. Hate that. And I will not cut that out. Too bad. But I just take my shots and sort of take a guess where they are and occasionally lob it. As you can tell, that was a complete miss because there was an explosion. But hey, more tanks I can attempt to aim at. They need to hug the coast more. Seriously, it makes my job really hard when I cannot hit them. If they were to hug that coast just a little bit, make my life a little easier, but what the hey, just wait for the next reload to come around and... well, maybe. Blink. Yep. And another miss. Anyways, back with my friend. He's aiming in the same area. And there's his shot coming right off, and he missed. So, or actually that was my shot. Our sight lines are different, our radios are completely different, so I can't always see these guys. So, you know, do what you can. As you can tell, he's actually calling out who he's shooting at. I'm actually just trying to lob shots, because I'm not going to do much damage, and if I end up being chased, I've got to run. Hey, he got a hit, and then decides to back up a little bit, because those names over there towards the right a little bit, that's where we're aiming. And he's got a little worse, he's got more of a sight line on him than I do me. I've got some cover due to this hill. Anyways, we continue to work our magic here. And just try to make it a little better. I'm still just trying to find that one spot to throw a shot. No idea why. Ugh, darn it. But I just keep trying. I'm going to hit something eventually. So I decide to go looking across the map. See if I can find anything. My buddy, yep, he can still see him. His sight range is better than mine. Mine's like 300 meters and I can shoot 500. As he gets another kill. And does some more backing up. Back at me. Well, there's a shot. I lob a pot shot. I hit in front of him. Yeah, I'm really not doing that well. Out of all this, I actually do manage to get 2 to 3 hits, which I can't really complain about in a tier 3. I mean, it's chip damage, but chip damage is chip damage. So as you see here, I just sort of wait for my next shot to come up. Know there's been a guy hiding here, so lob. And there wasn't an explosion. I actually managed to ding the guy. And I think that was me actually hitting one of them. Well, one of them, because I think both those shots there were both mine, and I managed to ding them. I'm not sure, because on my preview screen the text is really, really small. Anyways, back to me. And, yeah, just trying to lob shots. Center it, hope I hit, and ding. And no, actually, that was me. I did it. I got a kill. Which is very, very odd considering I'm in a tier 3. Now that's got to be embarrassing. A tier 3 kill in a tier 8. That don't seem right to me either, but I'm pretty sure that was me. I will review that in post and if need be add an annotation, but I'm pretty sure that was actually me hitting him. Because I had the little scorecard in the right-hand side. Anyways, that's how we end the match. Me and my buddy taking down tank. Just a quick thing here, and I will not say my name. So it's just a quick look at my tank. At the time, this was about how it's sad anyways. I haven't really used too much. Been working on other tanks. Just trying to get better. As you can tell, I'm working on some tier 2 stuff right now. Pretty much out of the tier 1. So I'm just working with what I've got and playing the game. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching Overthought Gaming. Have a good one.